Hello, folks, and welcome back to Startup Company. I said that we get up to 10 million, and we did. You can take a look here that we are now just over 10 million. Our servers are getting smacked around, and we're having to deal with this. I'm actually starting to get rather annoyed by having to continually negotiate and do all this stuff. It's fine. It's just not what I spend my time doing. So I'm getting a little annoyed at the game just because you have to do it so often. And while it's great because we're making money and I love making all this stuff and doing it, I want to move forward and start making some progress in the game. We saw that some of these levels go up to like crazy numbers, like 7,000. We're in the hundreds right now, so it's a bit of a problem. But we are making $74,000 a day. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, we also got venture capital. We did a whole bunch of stuff, and by we I mean I declined some things. I expired. I accepted a new one. If you take a look, our valuation here, we got 5%. And they're valuing us at over $500,000. Now these ones down here are $717,000 per percent. So we almost got paid, if I would have accepted that, $5.7 million to go through and do that. That's awesome. This guy now is the payoff has gone significantly up. If you remember, it was around 9 for a long time. Now it's at 35. And these guys, if we have to pay them $4 million. But currently, our current deal is that we need to go in and acquire a competitor. So we need to build some capital to do that. And just taking a look here, we need to go to competitors, and you can kind of just scroll through and see what their valuations are. So the cheapest one right now is Desperate Boomers. If we go in there, we can start buying stocks, I think. And then once we go ahead and do this, we can get all of that. But we need to merge those, but we have to, oh, it's a different, competition can't be merged in different ones. That's dumb. All right, I haven't even looked at stocks. I didn't even know that was a thing in this game. Let me go back and take a look here. The tube. All right, so that's fun. If we take a look over long term, they've been up and down. Let's try one of these over 150 days. Again, ups and downs. Guess that makes sense. But if we go to gaming platforms and scroll down, our closest one here for acquisition, if we chose to do that, we need to merge all of that, and we're gonna need to, I don't know, we have to own 100% of the company. So we need to start buying stocks. So we can buy that much, I guess, which is $2.8 million worth, and that will give us a certain percentage of all this stuff. I don't know how we do this. It's gonna be interesting to see what we do here. And I strongly dislike that I'm not allowed to just buy the cheapest competitor possible. Like, why can't I do that? Different competitor and cannot be, or... Yeah, it's just the type. We are a gaming website, so, or gaming streaming something. I don't know what exactly we are, but I know that we have to do some things. So let's see, we got an lesson off from rich kids. We may need to start, ooh. It's only 3%, what still means we have over 50 and we add another $1 million. I'll take that all day long, mainly because they're going to 3x their money if we pay back. That's crazy. But we need to start increasing our shares in this stuff and getting stuff going on. We're number 41 globally among websites, which is pretty impressive, I think. We're going to keep trying to bump these guys up. And our website hopefully will continue to move up. But you can see we're not doing great with all of this stuff. Can I add? Oh my God, I can just add 100. That's wild. And I'm just going to keep adding. We're at level 400. If we take a look back at our stats here, what are we at here? So that now we can significantly increase. What we're going to have to do is research some more stuff here because we need to... I think it's time to look at hosting and upgrading some of this. We have tons of research points available to us. So I'm going to start going professional quality stuff because we don't need basic anymore. We're definitely going to need more stuff. We need upgraded server racks. And then we have the high-end ones, which I don't want to do quite yet, mainly because I don't think we can. We can get one of them, but we can't get the servers to go inside of it, and it's just going to be too expensive. So I'm going to head back here. We're going to delete all of these. We're going to figure out new cooling solutions, I think. And then we'll figure out what exactly is going on. You can see they turn red because they are going to overheat. If we click on any of these, yeah, they're at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty warm for a server. Okay, so we're going to need to move these guys out. And move these in. I also rearranged this. I forgot to say that. I rearranged all of this stuff. The idea here is that I wanted to group everything together on like parts. So they are all grouped. It's just that we need to do some more work to get all of this stuff going. But these ones are already much more effective. You can see the temperature. Every time we drop one in, it's 167. We drop that in, it drops down. And we have a lot going on here. So I'm going to click on all of these. And we're just going to start wiping out these servers. I really should check to see that we can afford or not afford, we have plenty of money. It's okay. I removed them. I didn't delete them. But I need to see on here. When we go in here and add devices, can we, okay, I think. So I'm just going to fill this entire server up with just these things, which are the web servers. They're very expensive. And this is going to be a mighty struggle to get all this going, but configure, oh, we can't see, this is what I was worried about. We can't configure these because we don't have the sysadmins at the intermediate level. So I'm going to go back, click on that. Nope. Just going to right click, delete that. We'll go back in and place what we have. Oh, can we upgrade? Oh, okay. Oh, we can upgrade right in game. What the heck? Okay, I'm dumb. All right, so I'm just going to install all of those. Or reconfigure all of these. Unfortunately, we don't get all of our points back for doing so from before, but that's okay, I guess. We're going to go through, get all of this done. I wish there was a configure all button. That would be awesome. There's like some little creature comforts that would be great in this game. For instance, like the auto sell stuff, like if they got to a certain level, just let me sell it. It's fine. But once we have one of them configured, we can do it with all of them. So I need to buy more cooling racks. And I'm just going to put them in because we know we need them. We know where they're going to go eventually here. Got all of that. All right. Then I should be able to buy more of these. And this one we're going to add, and we're just going to fill it with our cache servers. And can I just hold shift and select all these? No. I really want a way to do all of this stuff. It's okay. It's just... and the configure button should just configure it. I shouldn't have this flashing one to go to configure to then click configure. Just one button. We don't need the configure button. There should just be that button down there, and that's all. I'm sorry if you hear a little frustration in my voice, but I played offline here for a little while just to try to get up to speed with everything, and there's parts of this game that are an absolute slog. I want to keep going because I legitimately do enjoy this. Like, this stuff is fun. But there are some creature comforts like this stuff that just is monotonous for no reason. And I know this game's been out for a long time as far as video games go. This company that did this has other games out. I think Big Ambitions was their next one, which has been on my wish list for quite a while. Oh, God help us. We can't even do this now. Crap, we're screwed. Oh, God. All right, so if I duplicate this, is it pre-configured? It most definitely is not. Oh, crap. We're so screwed. Okay. Whatever. We're going to go unpause this. You can see our website is going bananas here. If we go over to hosting, I can't add anything there, but I can add one there. And we're just going to try to see if we can support anything else, because our website is getting absolutely demolished as we speak. Which means we're probably also missing a lot of goals when we come to selling stuff. If we go over features and configure here. No, we're meeting that one at least. But we're not making nearly as much money as what we should. On the plus side of things, if you can call it that, we have really good cooling. It's 66 degrees in our server area, which is fantastic. Hosting, we're going to try to... No, we'll just have to go with it. Add some more instances of that, and hopefully we can... Yeah, I know we're unstable. I Can't do much about it right now. So we're peaking at almost 200%. All right. And now I'm terrified to see ads wise where we're at. So if we go in here, oh man, 11 million views. Okay. I wish there's a way to buy things. All right, right now I just need to make sure we make a lot of money because we just spent stupid amounts of money on things that I mistakenly did. All right, so we did that. Cool. I'm not going to try to fill these up because I want to get the bigger racks in there eventually. But let's take a look here and see research-wise. And then I need to go into HR and we need to find the system admin. Is it in production? Maybe it's production. Intermediate dev kit, lead developer kit, that, okay. System admin, that's what I need. Yes, okay. So now we can go back, wrong button. We can go back here. Our sysadmin, which is that person? Yeah. We see these take, oh, they're actually not that long. Okay, so. And they are trained up enough to do all that stuff. So we have some of this stuff rolling through, which I'm hoping means that when I go into my big rack here, and let's say I want to do a database. And look, they even have coolers. Awesome. All right, so if I, let's say, install, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 water cooler. And can I configure this one now? Not yet, but we're getting close. What exactly are we missing? We have just, I keep forgetting, I keep thinking the number on the outside is what it is, but it's not. It's the number on the inside. So let me configure this guy first. We got another offer letter here. This one's again a little over $1 million, but they're offering $5 million to us to go through and do that. If we wanted to do that and pay back this one, it's 5%, 5%. It's basically an even trade. Actually, we'd lose about $200,000. So that one doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, I should also say, we've transferred money over. We are now almost upper middle class. I'm going to add another $100,000 to ourselves here. No, come on. There we go. Now I'm officially upper middle class. Not bad. We get a large house, a yearly foreign trip, and expensive wine. To get rich, though, it is a hop, skip, and a jump. Super rich is $200 million. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, so you can take a look. Our database stuff went through the roof with that, which is fantastic. This one we need to now configure. And we'll see what we do with that. We need to get another sysadmin, basically, is the really thing we have to do here. Let's see, web servers, what we need to configure. This one should be next. Figure that one. Yeah. All right, let's redesign this contract here. Do that, negotiate. We need lots of money because we are going to bleed money for a little bit here as I made a massive mistake. That's one of the things I need to learn when I play video games is test stuff out before you do everything like crazy, and then if it works, do the crazy thing. But don't do it in reverse order, which is what I did there. All right, so let's see. That takes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 20 total. So I can add on another one of these, another one of these, another one of these. And then we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can do another one. So, install, install, install. Okay, I like the symmetry of it. It looks fine. Each group is separated by a small cooler. And really all that does is gives us one more option. So I'm okay with that. And there are more things we can add on apparently. Oh, well, no, we know that already. I'm sorry. All right, but we need to start configuring things. So let's go over to configure. We still need lots of work there. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So the next question that we have here is we're not making nearly as much money as what we were, but we need to acquire at least one competitor. And I don't know the best way to do that. All right, so let's go in here. We need to go to the gaming platform. And unfortunately, gaming platform, this guy's lost money, but still close. And we need to, I mean, we're merging in another potential 17 million people, and we have to add 100% of the stocks. So we're going to buy stocks. We're going to buy, I don't know how much that is. No, we don't want $4 million. Let's buy that. All right. So how much do we owe? If I go to buy, oh, never mind. We don't have anywhere close to what we need. Their valuation is 74 million. We have 4 million. So we're not anywhere close to this. We're probably going to not do a full episode as far as like completing things in this one because I don't see how that's possible. But we're going to keep moving through here, trying to see if we can get this hot mess of a situation I put myself in properly, at least started. No, God help us. Did I just waste stuff? I think I just wasted stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna install that. Configure. Yep, I wasted stuff. I'm an idiot. All right, let's see. There we go. 10 million. Gonna negotiate. No, it can't be that low. That's crazy. No, we're in different worlds, guys. Yeah, different worlds entirely. All right, so let's negotiate that. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't care. All right, but one thing that's driving me crazy is like, one thing you have to remember is that these numbers fluctuate from day to day, hour to hour. So if I go to this employee, like they're pretty locked in. But to get back to that, I have to go here, then I have to go here, then I have to go here. It's very annoying. This one is 11.8 million, so I'm going to filter this out. And then see, it's there. Just need that minimum up a bit. And then the last one here is at 15. Which, no. All right, let's go back there and see who's supposed to be working on that. How are you not managing a contract? That's your whole job, is to manage a contract. Let's just see if we can get a little bit of money here. That's all I really care about. All right, so we need to bump you up significantly. You're doing like 16 million views, and down here needs to be at least that. Okay. That should get us back making lots more money. I didn't realize we were only running like 2/3 ads there, and we were making bank. So that's an encouraging sign, but we need to do much more. I'm tempted to get rid of this guy and add on another system admin person. Like really tempted to do that because we need it right now in order to satisfy all of this. What I'm hoping is that if we can acquire another company, we're going to be able to move offices. And if we take a look at the general map here overall, we still have, we're in this office right now, I think. No, we're in this one here. But there's one right down here that's ready to go. And I suppose that we could just rent it and let us be able to get a whole lot more people, which I might do. Because this is our current space, I believe. Oh, no, it's not even our current space. Max workstations 80. Oh, that's a hosting spot. That's why I didn't have that. That was our original place. This is our second one. All right, we're going to rent this one. We have $100,000. We can make the $22,000 a month. Yeah, we're going to go there. Okay. Now, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to move this team over here. with their plant. I'm gonna move myself over there as well because that's who is managing that. Our system admin team is going to go there. Our lead devs are going to go like that. Our developers are going to go all the way down into that corner. I don't know if any of this matters at all, but it makes me feel better. So I'm going to put all those guys down there. We have our researchers. We will put like that. Who are you managing? You're managing our lead developers, so you can go sit next to them. Your customer support, you can just go back to back with them. And you're one of our salespeople. So you guys are eventually, I guess, just gonna go. No, we can't go there. You're gonna have to go like this. And I'll have to play with all this later, but right now we have actual hope. Before there was nothing. All right, so that's gonna go there. And we're gonna need to buy some new desks. All right. Now, what I really want to do is now that we have that, I believe we can get managers. And if, well, no, we already have managers. There's an HR manager who does more stuff. So what does that one do? Oh, that's with working time. Okay. Oh no, let's get a recruiter. Yeah, because we're going to be hiring a whole bunch of people here in a sec. So if we do the recruiter thing, that's a big plus for us. I think this guy is going to have to move. Let's move you over here. And then the recruiter is going to go there next to me. You, and that by me, you, I mean me. You're going to move there. This desk is going away. This one is getting rotated into place. And then we're going to buy more. All right, so if I get 3 sysadmins and then a manager for them, we can't do any managing on the salespeople, but what we can do is expand that department to be better. This one's going to move down. We're going to hire another person for them. And I think that's all we need right now. We're going to have to upgrade a lot of stuff here in the very near future, but before we do any of that, we have to hire a recruiter. So we're going to go in, set the recruiter, boom, boom, start that search. There we go. I'm just going to hire that person. I'm going to move myself back to the desk I want, which is right there. All right, you can switch back to manager and you're going to be in charge of our design department. I'm going to select you and you're going to start headhunting for... do I want to train you first? Let's start training you just because it's just going to bother me not to do it. All right, let's see if we can figure more of these things. All right, we got one more. Not enough. And we definitely need to make sure we continue to feed the money right now. All right, so go there. I was feeling so defeated there, but I forgot that we could like buy a bigger office and we're not locked into the 20 people. We can do it ahead of time, which is awesome. So that really, really helps out a whole lot in what we're trying to face here and what we're trying to do. We got another offer here. What do we got? Getting into the 1.1s. No, I'm not giving up 10% of my company. Sorry. Oh, but 7 million. Oh, that was $11 million. Like, that's nice. Like, I could have paid off a lot of stuff with that, but we have to decline all of that. Take a look here. We're making $53,000 a day. Fantastic. This person's getting closer. We got more stuff here. Oh yeah, I mean, they're moving up. That's the direction we want to see. We can't do anything with that. we can definitely transfer some more money over to our personal accounts. For some reason, this game won't let you get rid of, there has to be a number, and it has to be number 1 if it's nothing else. It will not let you do anything else, which is horribly frustrating, but I digress. All right, so I transferred over, that was $250,000, did basically only 100 grand, because you have the investors get their money, 40% goes to taxes, so we're getting crushed there. But we could theoretically retire now as upper middle class with $1 million in the bank. No big deal. I don't think that's a good idea though. If you're personally invested, no, it's $1 million not enough, I don't think, for what you need to do. If you figure that you can get, let's say I pull off 10%, which is a lot, that means you're living on $100,000 a year, which is nice, but you have to beat inflation, so it could be a problem. This guy, Hilda here, Hilda Rogers, is almost done her training. So we're going to upgrade Hilda, pause it, we're going to start headhunting, and we need managers now. Oh no, not managers, what am I talking about? We need sysadmins. That's what I need. So we're going to hopefully get a bunch of new sysadmins in here. We're under our DDoS attack, which sucks, but we can't do anything about that. I have no idea what we're going to do here. There we go. That's one. Let me get that person. No, not any of that. We need to get you trained up to be there. No. So we get them trained up. All right. Then I'm going to cancel that job. We'll cancel that person because I don't want you. I want to start headhunting for managers. So what that's going to do for me is now I can set up managers for these guys. I can theoretically set up managers for these. Wow, you're really sad. Okay, and managers for these guys as well. So that's what the goal here is. We'll see how good and or bad that goes. Our user growth is negative right now because our servers suck. So we have problems. But let's take a look here what we have right now with this. Oh, can we satisfy that? Oh, we can satisfy that 11 million. That's glorious. They didn't come up too much, so I'm gonna need to finesse this one. If we can get 750, I'd be really happy. Yeah, we'll take that. That is just this one contract now is $82,000 and some change a day. That's wild. All right, this one. We can satisfy that one too. Fantastic. We're starting at 6. I know I said this part's boring, but I get excited every time. I don't know what it is, but I love this part of the game. And when I say I love it, I also hate it a lot of the time, but it works. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but it works and it's lovely. And you can see we're making $150,000 a day, you know, as one does. All right, so we have more headhunting happening here. We have this guy. I think we're going to cancel that. I think we're good on that front. Let's see. Yep. One, we'll hire you. Fantastic. And I think this is the next one I want to hire. Send you that offer. Yeah, you're going to take that. That's right. All right. So you are going to now sit in there. Actually, I just want you to train right now. And this one, you're going to sit there and you're going to start training as well. And we'll have to come up with production plans and all that stuff. We have to research so we can get to the next level of things, which is the, I guess it's the, what level would that be considered? The intermediate level for the next round of stuff. I should also take a look and see if we have inside of the office, if we can get the next level. So we have furniture packs, programming desks. This is all kinds of cool stuff. But I want the actual level here. So let's just unlock some of this stuff. Where's the whiteboard? There's the whiteboard. Okay. They've been asking for a whiteboard forever, so I'm going to give it to them. Let's see. We'll put that up against the wall. Lovely. We got a water cooler. I can sit over there next to our survey dude. Whiteboards for everybody. Because this is what like the #1 request was whiteboards, so. There we go. And then we're going to put in a nice little seating area. And let's just take a look here and we go over to stats now. You can see that that's all well and good. Now I have to figure out how to turn on. There we go. That's what I needed. All right. So if we look at the monthly expenditure on this stuff, it's not all that expensive. We are making $97,000 a day. So if we go to employees, nope, company and benefits, we'll turn a bunch of these things on. These ones are still a little out of our reach. If you take a look back here, we were at 97. When I unpause the game, that should adjust. Maybe it won't right now. I don't know. That's okay. We're going to upgrade you, train you, and we're going to manage production. This one is going to be for sysadmins. And our sysadmins are just going to do that. Okay, so you're going to choose sysadmin. And the employees are all going to be our sysadmin people. So, nope, that's phone support. Where are our sysadmins? 1, 2, and 3. All right, but I need you guys to... Oh, we already got you upgraded. How about you? Yes. All right, so now we can go back and solve our real problem, which was our servers are a hot mess. All right, so let's go in here. We're going to hopefully have enough stuff to configure all of this. We just are lacking a couple pieces right there. Once we have that, we have this bad boy solved, and our web servers are actually a problem. So what I'm going to do is actually, we're going to go here, we're going to detach this one, we're going to add in another web server. We don't even have to pay for it because we already bought it. And I'll configure that. Our database server is also messed up right now. But if I duplicate this, it's a quarter. It's $250,000. It's that one server rack, which I'm assuming is not unreasonable for server racks, but who knows? I don't know what that stuff really costs. All of my information on that is based off of YouTube videos for popular tech channels that I am not capable of understanding. Hold on, let's go do this. This is the thing, is like I get into some of the other parts of the game and it drags me back to negotiating things here. So 6.8, so you're our best option there. I forget what I was entirely talking about. What I just noticed there was when I went to go configure that other box, the new one, a lot of the stuff was already checked off, but not all of it. It's probably because I had enough points or enough research stuff to go through and do the one, but not all of it. Oh man, let's see. We still have to go with the 14 mil. That's just, it's way above. This one's, oh, let's see what this one does. Like if we did that for 10 days, it's 37,000. If we do this one and we just pull it down to the 12 mil, actually rather close to the same number, which is kind of wild. Let's negotiate this one and see what we get. Yeah, I kind of thought that might happen. All right, so I'll negotiate with you. There we go. All right. And we're back to making money again. Just barely, though. We're not making a ton. But every time we have that hit, the user growth goes down. We're up to 11 million people, which is kind of impressive. All right, configure 1, configure 2. Not there yet with any of that, but the rest of it, we're in balance across the board right now. At least that's what it looks like. All right. So we need to go back here. Oh, we're already managing this crew. We need these guys to get up to speed on everything, which means let's see here. No. I just need to do a better track. I know that things pop up there, but they pop up rather often, and I miss some things sometimes. All right, so we got that. Cool. Because we really are running close to the edge if we don't have all those contracts filled all the time. Got Young Money Invest, who values us at they want to invest $9 million into us. Sorry, can't do that. I want to, but we can't. Let's take a look at our competition as well. In the gaming platform area, we own 3% of this bad boy. They haven't really changed at all. And that's fine, but we need to start growing rapidly in order to keep this going. So I should probably take some time to upgrade these to the best of our ability. And the same with this one. I think, do we want to do... Okay, can I do... Nope, I can do that. All right, so we're at level 415 or 16, I don't know which one there, and we're at the much less CPU usage on that. Okay, happy with that. I'm just really bummed that the managers, there's no manager for the salespeople. That would be very useful. All right, we actually already have something set up for developers. So let me go back in there. Or to this person. No, we already have our sysadmin person. You're doing sysadmin stuff, right? Yeah. All right, we need to make a new plan then. And we're just going to call it dev. Here we go. Okay. Guess we can do multiple plans. Okay. Once we get up to the next level stuff, we're gonna have to figure out a whole bunch of things, but I'm feeling a little better with where we're at right now. We still have some hosting problems, but we'll get that solved sooner rather than later, hopefully. So let's go back here and just see if we can configure all these at a minimum. We got that. Making $67,000 a day, which is quite lovely. I'm going to duplicate this rack. Put it right there. You can see we have almost all of those now. Set, ready to go. All right, and I think, let's see, 70, 84, 89, 106, 105, 114. All right, we almost have it all handled. But before we can do any of that, we need to, not there. There we go. All right, we need to go in and actually do our jobs here. Oh, please let us have enough. Oh, we're not anywhere close. Okay. I need to adjust those things again. Sure, I don't care for you as much. This one's one of the bigger ones, I think. Yeah. We'll take that offer. Okay. We should be back to making money. And we are. Almost $100,000 a day. Cool. I'm figuring we're going to have to add one more marketing person here eventually. Or salesperson. We definitely are going to need to do a whole bunch more marketing people just based off of what we have there. And we also might need to have some more support people as we go through. I need to take a look and see what our support stuff looks like and how good and or bad that may be. All right, let's see here. Oh, man. Okay. We're going to negotiate. We're going to figure out this one here. There we go. All right. So let's just real quick do this, and then we're going to wind this one up for the day. But this one is this one here. 16. I don't think when we filter, yeah, it's not anywhere close to where it needs to be. I also wish these could automatically adjust. That would be awesome. Let's see. Get rid of all those. Let's take a look again. You're at 13. Some really low ones on there. And we gotta pull that down. All right, and the last one, if you know of a better way to do this, please let me know. This is 6.7. Oh yeah, we need to fix this. This is way too high. Filter. Sure. All right, so we have all that done. We have our servers doing their thing. I'm pretty psyched about these new guys and this. But that's going to wrap it up here for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you later. Bye.